At TD Garden, fans support the Bruins and Patrice Bergeron, whose squad rallied 2 nights ago to take the round 2 opener in overtime. But Blue Jackets goalie Sergei Bobrovsky served notice this will be a long, hard series. Round 2, best of 7, Bruins up 1-0. Taken away, though, and started up by Boone Jenner. He stepped into by Nordstrom. Jones pressed a bit by Corrali. Carried ahead by Dubinsky. Down to the ice, Nash on a hit that came from Zdeno Chara. Fed back up by Josh Anderson. Settled down by Kukin. Whipped right back across Savard. Dips the shoulder and pivots to the slot, but we get a halt to play. And what have we? An interference call against the Blue Jackets in the game. Krejci able to turn, got it on back to Marchand, gives it across now to Krug. Krug threw it and brought on, directed right on goal, and a great save made by Bobrovsky on the first opportunity of the game, as gliding across the front was Jake DeBrusk.
And a terrific read by Bobrovsky to get there in good positioning. With some zip on there, making it awfully difficult for the goaltender. It was a good read there by Bobrovsky, though.
Comes on back now to Charlie McAvoy, hands it over for Matt Grzelcyk, and a drive, score!
And then they go across the top of the blue line, and Grzelcyk just lets it rip right here. And I can't tell if DeBrusk got a piece of it, but Bobrovsky had a good look at it. Looks like it hit his arm, not DeBrusk, and went in. Boosh?
Yeah, I think Bobrovsky just whiffs on this one. You see it hit the bottom of his glove.
On to Atkinson, and Atkinson fed it back over. This is Matt Duchene trying to swagger to the front, and it's blocked off by Rask. Rebound jammed across. Panarin hurries it on. Oh, and Anderson couldn't follow it, and a 2-on-1. Brought back up by Pastrnak, tried to get it through. Kicked on back, Grzelcyk with it. Shovels one, and off the initial stop, a scramble, and it squirted wide. Texier could not filter his way through traffic, guided right back along by Bergeron. Then on at center, escaping is Marchand, moves up with Heinen, gave it to Bergeron, and that one hit someone in front of Grzelcyk. Once ahead now, it's McAvoy. Got one ahead to Nordstrom. Oh, and a great save made on a strong shot by Nordstrom. Good work in the goal crease by Bobrovsky. Rescued there by Chara, can't clear out. It is Panarin giving on back now to Jones. Jones across to Atkinson, back to Jones. Panarin, bring it off the pipe and in. It ricocheted in and right back out quickly, and it's a power play goal.
As the Columbus Blue Jackets move it around pretty neatly, and that one beats Rask to the stick side, and no question about it.
On the hard drive by Artemi Panarin. So now it is Charlie Coyle moving on, a sliding play made by Savard. They score! The Bruins have broken the tie!
And Charlie Coyle goes around the net. Look at Bobrovsky. He's caught on the wrong side of the net. That's off Pastrnak, but a good job by Coyle to get it to the net and catch Bobrovsky out of position.
Around this comes whacked at there by Polino, but taken by Nordstrom again. Nordstrom able to rip it back in, and a Charia shot that is stopped and then covered. Weaving his way along now is Werenski. Werenski a shot that is steered wide by McAvoy, and then poked through Werenski to Coyle, who gave it away to Jones, and then over to Panarin. Bring it off the front and in! Underneath off the back bar and in.
Tough angle, Rask goes down. Panarin picks the spot. Tremendous shot by Panarin. Rask is a little bit off his angle here, and Panarin takes advantage.
And on through, but grabbed off by Krug and shoved on for Marchand, and that one is caught, brought back in by Wenberg, given to Atkinson, shouldered and then paddled away high. Werenski whipped one that bounced off of Krug near the front. Oh, was tapped back into Rask. Popped one along, Marchand hustled to get there. Carlo a shot, and that held by Bobrovsky. Back on now for Heinen. Heinen swept it across, right in the path of Jenner. Turns it back up for Nash, and he could not control. Working on his Pastrnak. Pastrnak a shot, and a save made by Bobrovsky. Follow-up by DeBrusk, and a save by Bobrovsky.
The Bruins kept coming with some good opportunities, and finally, as you mentioned, Doc, some offensive forecheck time, and Bobrovsky takes this one off the shoulder.
Grzelcyk, who's able to shake it up high as far as center. Pastrnak jolted off as it rolled by Werenski. And then Texier lost it. Here's DeBrusk moving in, dropped it on back, and sliding out for half-speeder
Turnover by the youngster Alexander Texier right here leads to an opportunity for the Bruins. DeBrusk elects to pass when he probably should have just taken it to his backhand and had an opportunity. Missed chance for the Bruins.
Forced off the glass, kicked along by Nash. He's got it around behind. Turning is Dubinsky, and off of Raskin. Another one by Nash off of Raskin. A scramble.
Right there. Dubinsky. Pretty good scramble, pretty good effort by Columbus to come right back at it.
Panarin through all this traffic, looking for the tiebreaker. It would also be a hat-trick goal if he got it. Clendening a shot, and that held on the blocker by Rask. Jenner able to walk back up with it. And Boone Jenner dips right around, and Jenner a shot, and a sliding block made there by Krug. By Dubinsky, and can be carried back up by Clifton. Clifton able to step ahead with it now, and a shot, getting a piece of that. Bobrovsky, and on back to Chara. Just went through Bergeron and can be carried right back ahead by Foligno. Nicely gets by. Foligno a shot, and glove save is made by Rask.
By the Columbus Blue Jackets, McAvoy gets beat, going straight ahead. Always a troublesome sign, but Foligno, good outside-in move, good snapshot, good glove by Rask.
Fired one well wide, but around to get it is McAvoy, but then it's brought back ahead by Foligno. He's got Anderson with him. Here's Foligno around in front. No! What a wonderful save made by Rask.
Takes it straight to the net, and Rask manages to get that left glove out there. Terrific save.
The Grizzly, who's able to step ahead. Matt Grizzly able to bring it on and lob one that bounces right near the net, and what a crazy carom it took, but what lightning-like reflexes.
Watching this, you see this puck, it lands on edge, and look at it just go, oh man, to the left.
Finesses his way from a tired Werenski to the back. Chara shot, and that rattled up high and wide. Can be played now by Marchand. Fires, pad stop, rebound, Bergeron, can't get it by. Amazing save, close quarters by Bobrovsky.
Bergeron looking at a wide open net here, tries to kick it to his stick and just misfires, and then Bobrovsky with the save.
Anderson, he's able to drop a pass that was trickled along and read there by Heinen. Heinen shook it across. Oh, and what a great stop made! And then another try in front.
A little bit of a turnover just inside the blue line by the Columbus Blue Jackets, and watch that shot by Bergeron. He tries to get a second whack at it.
Players flopping down, puck underneath, dug out by Marchand, given onto the back, and it's hurried across to Chara by McAvoy. Chara with one, oh, directed on goal!
And it's Chara who waits, tries to get it through in the redirection. Charlie Coyle, and he'll ding it off the post.
Grizzly comes up with that. A steal, and Jenner put it off of Rask. How quick things can change just 26 seconds into double overtime. Bjorkstrand is out there too, but now a change. Wenberg comes to the bench and tripped up on the play, and drawing a penalty is Jones. Power play coming up to the Blue Jackets. Gathered in by Atkinson. Duchesne side of the net as it's given on back to Jones. Then across, Panarin save, rebound, score! Out of the net mouth scramble, it's Duchesne, and the Blue Jackets have tied the series, winning in double overtime. A power play goal for the Blue Jackets has evened the series up, going back to Nationwide Arena after a two-day rest for both of these teams. Final score on the night in double overtime, the Blue Jackets 3, the Boston Bruins 2.